Hello, new content tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force 3 Scenario 3 Chapter 4 Expedition to the North! With me, BlueAnkylo. Finally, we are progressing the plot. We have a quest. We're going to the north of the Great Wall to Remotest to stop the Vandal threat once and for all with Gracia on a legendary expedition. And the owl keeps hooting. We still don't know what Joomsis really is all about. And Julian doesn't care. Hoot hoot. Conference? Hoot? Hoot hoot, indeed. It's a one-sided conversation, very hooty. Yeah, the Symbiote army's going first. The Medion army's going back, but they'll catch up with us later. We're just hanging out for a minute, looking for some Joomsis. Hoot hoot, indeed. How are things going for Aspia? Well, it got burned down twice. Could be better. Got flooded, burned down, blown up by a tank. You didn't come back, so the princess and I came looking for you. Oh, hey girls. But if you're not at the castle, you don't know how the conference is developing. Oh, we're really tired of people talking over and over and on and on and on. Yeah, hoot hoot. Does that mean they are not done yet? Medion is also sick of the conference. We are men of action. We're tired of jibber jabber. Oh, Medion. Hoot. The Emperor has already made up his mind. Tristis, though, he's kind of being a jerk. Tristis, the ship's security chief, is the only one on guard for the Emperor. The vessel is located south of Bearsall. Is he the security chief for the Emperor? Huh. No, I'm not surprised that Aspia would revolt. I'd have done the same if I were a citizen of the Republic. Although, I'm sure my father wouldn't be happy. He's never happy, unless he's controlling the entire world. Brother, the garrison is prepared, which means we can leave. I don't think my father wants to remain here. He would rather leave the Republic as soon as possible. We must be prepared for the march north. Then perhaps we could meet. I forgot to thank you, by the way. My thanks, Julian, for helping my mother. If you had not brought her here, we likely would have had to battle the Symbiote army. That was prevented thanks to you. I just sort of came along for the ride. Honesty and Rogan really did the hard work here. Heavy lifting. Many great warriors throughout history have gathered at the gate of Aspia Castle. Oh, hey guys. If you are all here, that means the conference with Benetrim and the others is still going on. Yeah, I don't want to be there either. We got as far as we got lost as we searched for the secret of Joomsis. We should greet them properly, but they are still deep in discussion. Perhaps we should get going, Symbiotes. Julian, you fell into the river after attacking Galm. For the 4th time we're going to mention this. Yet you somehow joined the Medion army and saved Elbasum. If that hadn't happened, Julian and I would never have been able to recap the story for the 3rd time. Sorry for hurting you. Nah, we're cool. Don't worry about it. Now that I think about it, we should thank the Emperor. It was his plan that prompted the Medion and Julian armies to come to Aspia. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be very grateful for you thanking him for bringing all of these forces together. Also, thank you, Emperor, for burning the city of Aspia down. And your son burning it down. It's all good. Come to think of it, there has been some strange connections between all of us. Yes, for us and Julian, this event allowed our trust to grow, and now we are marching towards the same goal. There's something odd with this situation. It can't be a coincidence. Perhaps it's not a coincidence. I usually don't accept destiny, but right now it feels like fate for these 3. It is our destiny, I welcome it. It has allowed us to do battle alongside Medion and Julian. I agree. I don't like war, but I'm proud to battle alongside these two armies. And Synbios, I know you want to stay, but we must proceed. I will arrive later than everyone else, since I must accompany my father to Dystonia. But I'll definitely be there. You've got some giant monster vandal that you need to defeat. I'll be there. It's a shame we can't join you, but I'm sure Gracie will decipher the secret of Jumise soon. Synbios, it is time for us to leave. Alright, to remotest. Good thing we're not all grouping up together. That'd be way too much party management to deal with all that equipment. Prince Medion, let's get out of here. If we're kept too long, yeah, something bad will probably happen. We should also be on our way. But know that you and Synbios are our inspiration. Elbism speed, Julian. So long, Prince. The best of the princes. Also digging that music. See you later! And thus the three friends became sworn brothers over a cup of tea. Oh, by the way, Hoot. I don't care about the Emperor. His job is done. My brother and Synbios have left. Now we are alone. We left the camp to see Jillian and the others. Our army is probably concerned. Bridget, should we head back right now? Everyone in the army will be worried. Maybe we should just stay here and talk about it a little longer. Okay, they decided to go back. Hoot! No one cares if the owl goes to the conference. I don't even want to go to the conference. I just want to get on with things. Alright, well, we've got ourselves a destroyed castle. We can at least see our party again. So at least I can do, like, inventory management. Unless someone who we're going to get to join soon can equip maces. I'm probably going to sell that mace. Oh, someone who's going to join soon can equip maces. So we're going to hold on to that mace. Is there anything else we should sell? Got a katana. We're not going to be able to use it. We're not going to get a ninja for a while. Spoiler alert, we might get a ninja later. I guess we should give the earth rod to Bridget. I don't know if she's any good with earth magic. We've got a rapier as well. Is this mystical character able to use rapiers? Yes! Maces and rapiers. Say it ain't so. And then Produne's got that. Wonder who it could be that could use maces and rapiers. I'm not going to spoil it though. So we should probably hold on to that stuff rather than just sell it. Let's move over that rod though at the very least. And then maybe I might just... Well, we don't really need the money too badly anymore. I was thinking we could sell something, but... no. No, let me just have a look. I think the Golem staff, or the Rod of Earth that summons Golem, I believe it gives us defense? Yeah, you know, +3 defense isn't bad. Plus it'll allow her to summon Golem, which is, I think, a range 3 Earth Element summon. But it doesn't regenerate MP or anything, so... I'll let her hold on to it, but it's not a huge... I don't really care too much. Alright, well, let's leave that alone for now. Let's go talk to these guys. Just stored this barrel of ale, and now you're selling booze to the streets. I mean, gotta make money, right? Watch out, there's a penguin in the corner. There's lots of people to talk to, so I suppose we should spend a minute here. Oh, my house was destroyed by the Titan. But it's kind of fun. The barracks is gone. Sleeping outside. There's really nobody left in the Empire that can attack you. Their army's pretty much destroyed as well. Alright, so what's going to happen to Saraban? That's a good question. Garvin gone and all the Bolzo monk demon people defeated. Hey, you're welcome. Anytime. The Titan helped too, sorta. Yeah. You guys remember the end of Scenario 1, right? Surprised more people aren't complaining about the flooding that probably destroyed all the crops. Sure. It's a little bit pessimistic perhaps, but okay. It looks like the city really burned. Like all the trees are charred remnants of their past. Not just the flooding and the Titan stepping on stuff. King Benetrim came to see me. Oh. Well, yeah. We might have killed him with Midion. Aw, war is bad, guys. Do you understand? Domarics is leaving. I hope he never returns. Better hope that his son Majoron isn't as terrible as he is, or else 20 years later we'll get another War of the Lands. Right. Word travels fast. We've just told everybody we're leaving on a legendary expedition. Okay, I guess we'll talk to the penguin. Joy. We've resurrected the species of egg penguins. I hope you're happy. Yeah. I mean, he's got glasses and a hat, but he can't talk. He's also a penguin. I don't want to know about it. Please stop making noise. Oh good, she changed color. The special offspring. No, no. Please stop. It's too creepy. So, hi Pendolph. I see you're spying on the young penguins doing stuff by the river. Yeah. Kind of a creep, aren't you? I'm surprised that there's a penguin making noise. Right. I see you still have your shell. Oh no, please don't. I was called forth by the mating of those two. Uh-huh. I guess. The scholar? It's a freaking penguin with glasses? Oh, yeah, I'm sure you're really intelligent. I see they took their egg pants off. Disgusting. Please stop making that noise. Okay. So, if we can find a headquarters, we'll be able to see another great character that has joined the party. Hope you're really happy. If you didn't save the other two penguins, you would never get Pendolph. Pendolph, though, he is a little different. He's still terrible. Don't get your hopes up. But he can learn support spell. That's something, right? And apparently he's got penguin summons. Fire and light, you know. Woo! They don't really do very much damage. I think they count as summons. I mean, it says summons. And, yeah. You know. If you really want to boost someone's luck, then sure. But, I mean, he doesn't start at level 1. I think he starts promoted. We can check at the church. But, like, look at his stats. You know, 54, 34. He's weaker than our Herald, even. And, like, everybody else has way better stats than he does. Except maybe Gracia, whose attack power is terrible. But, yeah. So there you go. We've rescued another character. I desire to deposit some stuff. We'll do this quickly. I don't want to waste too much time on camera. We can sell the mountain map at this point. Store the mace. We're going to hold on to that. And might end up selling that rod. We don't have a blacksmith in this town, so we'll save the dark matter for later. And we'll save the potions. Some of this stuff, you know, it's too good to use syndrome to some degree. Alright, that'll have to do for now, I think. Oh, I saw one more. Just so we can gather up loot when we kill enemies a little bit easier. Yeah, that's fine. So what do you think the owl has to say? Hoot hoot Synbios, hoot hoot Gracia. Yeah. I wish we could have been the first ones to open the gate at the Great Wall. It's a pity. No one ever remembers the second man to walk on the moon. Maybe. This wall separating the northern and southern regions is enormous. I wonder who paid for it. Occasionally I think of Stella, who is carrying my child, and I am sad. But it's probably just because we have never been apart this long. My older brother is returning with his father to the Empire, and then he will go north by boat. I'm worried about him. The Medion army will be traveling on the Sea Gate and join us at Remotest. So if you could just take a boat to Remotest, why would you have a wall? Like, why would we bother? Just sail the seas. We are the primary army, right? Then why did the Republic proceed north ahead of us? Because we want to... Gracia needs a bath or something. We tried to protect Prince Medion from being punished, but how are we supposed to reason with the Emperor, the Mad King Emperor? Chirp. He keeps saying he's very smart. When my father was possessed by that devil, his body and soul were transformed. How will I tell my mother? Winnie! Nay, she should know the way to the Remotest then, if she grew up there. Only one green dragon has survived, and I was unable to successfully recruit the red dragons. Sad. The forces of justice are south of the Great Wall, but we must proceed north to the unknown land. Yep. I know how to recruit people. North of the Great Wall, there may be dragons in the unexplored wild, like we've never seen before, and I'll try to recruit one or two. I'd love to recruit some dragons. Alright, headquarters dealt with. I thought there was a shop here somewhere. Thankfully, the penguins have stopped doing their terrible things. Went to the church. Oh, one building is not burned down. Besides the church. If you need supplies, come here. Alright, so we're going to sell this rune map that we don't need anymore. Could have sold, like, the freeze orbs and all that, but whatever. So inventory looks fine for now. There's no weapon shop or anywhere now. It's all been burned down. But we could buy... so, yeah, remember, like, a couple battles ago, we found the Chaos Ring, but I had to drop it because I didn't have space. It's here, so we could buy it if we need it. Could really use some power undies, clearly. I think there's some Hegels here, though, that we might be able to pick up. 4 defense, 3 defense. I know I'm a little bit short on some accessories as well. Let me, see, let me check my guide here quick. So there are 2 Hegels, and 1 is probably worth getting. I don't think there's any loot in this town. It's been sacked too many times, so there's nothing to really grab up. Come on. You know you want to show me your special presence. We've had some back and forth luck with these haggling type deals. Sometimes it goes really quick. Some days it's probably like, I don't know, I'm guessing like maybe it's got like a 10% chance or something. So some days you get a 1 out of 10 right away, and sometimes it takes forever. Well, the life ring is the one I was looking to buy because it gives you HP regen and a reasonably good defense stat. Produne doesn't actually have any accessory right now. Everyone else has something. Most people have power rings, I suppose. Bridget is equipped with just a normal Protect Bracer. So is Isabella. I think we'll give it to Isabella. Yeah. Then she doesn't have to worry about healing herself. I'll give you 1,500 gold for that Protect Bracer. Oh, someone forgot to add a space. That's fine. Yeah, we're not going to use Protect Bracers. Alright, so just a quick look. We have 1 Protect Bracer, someone with nothing. I should buy the Attack Bracer for Kate. I mean, I was hoping I'd get some more power rings, but it's going to take a while, I guess. So, if we wanted to buy... Yeah, there's no special accessories there that we want. But we can buy some of these things. Probably only equipable on girls. Or maybe mages. It's +1 defense for Bridget. Nobody else can even use it. But it's not like Bridget needs the attack power, so... Sure. +1 defense. Spend a little bit of money, I guess. Whatever. 4,000. We got 1,500 back. It's fine. I think I'll give the attack bracer to Kate. Not that she really needs more attack power, but she should have an accessory. And we should give something to Produne as well. Just some basic defense, I guess. I suppose I shouldn't have sold that other Protect Bracer, but... I say that, you know what, I'm just gonna give him the attack. I know he's got a lot of weapon levels to get, and +2 attack isn't much. But I think his defense is good enough for now. This will help him level up his weapons a little quicker. Just a tiny little bit. Alright, that'll do for that. Let me double check there's no loot in town. There is no loot in town, so it's basically all there is to do. So we need to go to the conference. I may have missed talking to some people, but I tried to be fairly thorough. Let's try to get this conference over with today so that we can... Oh, that's probably the way out. So next episode, at least we can get to some battle. Lots of dialogue for the last couple episodes. But it's nice to be moving the plot forward. Can we sneak back into the sewers? No. I'm sure plenty of people died. Arant killed a bunch. Oh, we used to go drinking together. Was it like they were like a week away from retiring too, probably? So, I think we've explored this castle before at some point. This was where we started chapter 4 or 5 for Synbios. So we did have a look around this castle at that point. The second wife, Melinda. The ruins, yeah, it's off limits because probably terrible things are down there, that's fair. Hey, look, we're finally gonna use the meeting hall. I bet you when you guys saw that like 100 episodes ago, you thought we'd forget about it. General Fofhard, yeah, we haven't dealt with Broth yet, so we'll probably run into him again. Yeah, Fafard's been defeated, Braff's been defeated, and then whisked away by one of those high priests. Well, Sinbayas' army is even more powerful, clearly. And now we've got 3 heroic forces. There's no way Broth or any of these punks are going to stop us now, right? We did use a very powerful water attack. I mean, Julian did, technically, but... You know. Or, Sin Medion... Jumsith. We're just gonna call them all by Jumsith, because I can't keep their names figured out. Yeah, you guys resurrected a giant titan. Good for you. Oh, I wanted to go to Remotus too. It's full of... The reason you have the Great Wall is to keep all the terrible, terrible monsters away. And the Night Walkers. Prince Medion and Grace? Oh. Everyone's in love with Medion, that's fine. What could possibly be next besides the resurrection of Bullzome? Or do we ever... I want to know... I never got all the treasure in here. You protected the treasury from the Imperial Army? Really? A Raunt forbade stealing. Well, let's have a quick look in here. Can I grab some? Oh, it's locked and it can't open anything. What a tease. I was hoping we get some, like, Excalibur weapons in there. Excalibur tier. They brought lots of food. Yay, we can eat. Right. The secret was that his mother was a high priest of Bullzome. Oh, a visitor called on Irene. Unoma. Well, we've met Unoma a couple times. I guess he knows Irene. Yeah, we survived. Not really. It's kind of terrible. Yes, people's hearts are lacking. Those who are starving deserve pity too. Come on, we need food. Alright, well, maybe you should ration it out rather than just eating your fill right now. I mean, it's all good. You might as well enjoy what you've got before it goes bad, but seriously, don't waste it. Seeing as there's a food shortage, you gotta remember the overall plot here. He's just an emperor. He's just a man. He bleeds like any other man. Yeah, I called this one last episode. Emperor Domaric's second wife is moving on to greener pastures, so they say. Alright, this is Benetrim's office. Let's get out of here. Okay, I think I did a fairly thorough job. To the conference for another bunch of dialogue dump. Hopefully something new. Not just repeating the plot of the last 2 games. Hey guys, this is not a very big conference. It's just like 3 people chit-chatting here. Melinda, you may be onto something. In fact, you should visit me in my quarters tonight. That's right, why didn't I say that? It's hidden in the arrangement of the letters. That's why we didn't notice it earlier. Hoot? Hoot hoot, Jumsis hoot. He figured it out! Yes, Lady Melinda, who is so smart and clever and absolutely beautiful, solved the riddle! King Benetrim and I couldn't do it, but she was pretty smart. Just spit it out alright. I thought Jumsis might refer to a person or a secret script, so I've been thinking about that. Jumsis is an old cryptic word, so we were unable to determine its meaning. When I heard the two of you talking, I realized that it could be simple. Spit it out! We were pondering how to deal with Bolzone. And Lady Melinda thought it might have something to do with some name abbreviations. You guys are idiots. The names Julian, Medion, and Symbios, by adding the first letter of each name, create... It'd be Jew with M-E-S-Y. Jum-Sai. You could also add S-Y-S for Symbios. Jum-Sin. It should be Jum-Sin. That makes way better. It's not really the first letters, it's like the first syllable of each name, I believe. Having spent a lot of time in the Imperial Library, I became adept at spotting wordplay. I'm great with Scrabble. Hoot. We have considered many alternatives, but I think Melinda's probably right. Hoot. Well, we just need to get the three armies together, I guess. Seeing as they're the ones that can save the world. If I've been blessed by all three armies, I believe yeah, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. I guess it means the three heroes need to stick together. But their armies are already gone. Such a shame, such a shame. Sure hope you don't have to spend 3 chapters trying to gather the forces up once more. Jumsin will be important when confronting Bolzone. Maybe. I don't know. Yes, Jumsin will be our trump card. You mean the 3 armies that plan to work together, working together is their trump card? You guys are terrible. Yeah, whatever, they'll be fine. Lord Symbios shouldn't have much difficulty, but Medion must escort the Emperor to the castle and come back. By boat, which is very difficult to sit on a boat for that long. We must act quickly. Although they are strong, it's difficult to know what Bolzone will do. If the 3 of them being together is what can defeat Bolzone, then he will probably try to separate them and defeat them individually. If I was an evil Vandal Lord, that's what I would do. Oh, Bresby, you're gonna help out Melinda now. If Bresby remains here, then who's gonna advise us? As the Julian army heads towards Remotus, should I act as advisor, Gracia? Would you like the King of the Republic to be your advisor? Besides, I'm very clever and handsome. Oh, but you are the King of Aspiania. That would be very dangerous and brave. Swoon. Do not fret, Lady Melinda, but it is but my duty, and I will return, having saved the world, to your arms. Hoot. Quiet, Owl. Emperor Domarics was always on the front despite his title. It's the same with me, Bresby. I am now a brave knight. Although, after he became emperor, he was only at the front when he had the backing of an army. Are you sure? Ah, I am. Maybe it's just a feeling, but my heart begins to race and I must go to Remotest. Hoot. Very well, Hoot. Then it's settled, Julian. Let's go! Oh, King Benetrim, I do wish you well. Please, return in one piece. Hoot. Maybe we should leave the 2 of them alone. Symbios is a concern, but he can take care of himself. I understand him quite well. We've worked together before. There are other things to worry about. Don't worry, I'll tell you later. Our destination is far beyond the Great Wall. The journey is through unknown territory. Let's be careful. Advisor upgrade. Someone who can actually speak English. Awesome. Julian, please take care of Isabella and King Benetram, especially him. Hoot. Alright. Goodbye, Bresby. May the hoot be with you. Alright, well, I think that will be it for today's episode. There actually wasn't quite as much dialogue at that conference as we originally thought. Just Benetram and Melinda hanging out there. Not bad. I wonder... Oh, of course there's another cutscene. Julian! Oh. Oh, yeah! And you're King Benetram! Kneel, peasant. Have you forgotten? Yeah, that's right. You two helped us, before. I'm the leader of the refugees. My life was saved at Railroad's switching point. For that, I thank you deeply. Not so much for leading us here where we were almost killed by a Titan, and then a Ront, and then burned, and then exploded. But for saving us at the train station, thank you. Oh, the refugee leader. We parted ways at the crumbled overpass, but I'm glad you were able to escape, and survive the destruction of my kingdom. Sure, man. I wanted to give my thanks to the Synbios army, but because we didn't have papers to pass at Storic, we got held up, and we're too late. Oh, is that so? That's a shame, because they're already gone. Oh, what a pity. I even brought a gift. I guess I won't be giving it to anyone anymore. Maybe we could deliver it. Really? Will you give it to someone else? No, but I will keep it for myself. I came from a military family, but I dislike battle, so I am not a soldier and I don't know how to use a sword. I took this weapon when we fled, but here you go. It's a stolen weapon. I hope you enjoy. I mean, Synbios enjoys. Only he can use it anyway, so it's a waste of time for you. Well, I got a justice sword now. That's cool. You should not feel burdened. You took his gift out of kindness. Well then, let's get going. To adventure! It might be Synbios only, actually. No, anyone that can use a sword can use it. Nope, only heroes can use it. So, yeah, we'll just have to hold on to that one, I guess. Probably is a good weapon if you didn't already have A rank in blades. Level 3 with blades. So we'll just store that one in the HQ. I suppose if you really, really needed money, you could probably sell it and buy it back later, but it's kind of, I think, maybe one of the 3 legendary weapons for your heroes. So let's just hold on to that for later. Alright, well, I think that'll be it for this episode. We're ready to go north of the Great Wall, where monsters await, apparently. So thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more Shining Force 3. Saving the game.